A message to anyone that's holding a credit card, anybody that's got an excessive amount of money in your bank account. You might want to listen up. And you won't get this video by watching it once. You might want to replay this video a few times to kind of grasp the message that I want to speak. Because if you listen to the first few bits, you'll miss the point completely. But through my experiences with the Canadian corruption going on, I've tried making my complaints, but nobody listened. So, all of this crash, I did it. I am the one responsible to crash this entire corporate system and this entire justice system and the entire government systems across the planet. Yes, one person did this. Now, did I do it directly or indirectly? See, I am the consciousness of the global mind. And I know that I'm not the only one. I know there are plenty of people that I can get within the conscious mind to make a difference. I am not alone. Can you hear us now? You didn't hear us when we complained. You didn't hear us when we screamed for help. Half of you people that make more than enough money, donate your food to food banks. Give your donations to sustain everything that's wrong so you can keep doing everything that's wrong. You put band-aids on problems. You put food in food banks but never ever work towards why do I need food in the first place? Maybe there's some criminal action going on. Maybe there's some torture going on in Canada. And yet Canada is perceived to be the peaceful, loving country. If Canada is doing so well, can you imagine how much horror is going in other countries? I can't even fathom the torture that's worse than what I went through. But I can tell you, I will do everything in my power to crash the system now that I know what's going on. Because I know without a doubt somebody is suffering worse than I've suffered. And no human can survive the hell and torture that I went through. To make even 1% worse than what I went through is intolerable. Now let's go look at the Jolines, Angelina Jolines and the Madonnas, adopting children thinking that they're doing something right. You have more than enough money. Why didn't you put your money towards adopting a family so these kids could be with their natural parents instead of stealing children from their parents' arms? You want to help out? Help out the causes, not make a band-aid and make it look like I'm the hero. Now Visa and MasterCard is down. And all of the information of everybody's credit cards is now in the hands of the people that brought it down. I didn't do anything directly. You cannot say that I've done anything directly. It's my support. It's my vocal, my conscious support that has more energy, more power than your money. You've made your money obsolete because you feel that you have to have it all, at the cost of torturing other people. Yes, it is these big sports people that are getting paid outrageous fees while other people suffer. There's no reason why you deserve to get that much money. What planet are you from that you think that what you do for a living is any more different than somebody working 16 hours a day to maybe answer your phones or process your bank account informations? Somebody who works a little harder than you should be making all of the money, but you take the money out of their hands. So anybody that does have a bank account, anybody that does have Visa, I'd be watching your money because it's in the hands of us, the people now. So, and this is not stopping, you know, because while the corporate world infiltrated government that was supposed to pay attention to torture, refused to look at it. So you know what us little people did? We infiltrated the corporate world. We answer your phones. We process all of your accounting. We know all of your secrets. And you're not really liking it too much when all your secrets are coming out now. Because there's a lot of us that don't really know the full extent of the torture. Because you have so much propaganda. My favorite word is conspiracy theory. Look at the world. It's falling apart. It ain't no conspiracy. This is done intentionally. Now, while you are so friggin' insane and are destroying the friggin' planet, in your insanity, you think you know how to solve a problem. That's your insanity talking. Step down. Quit your job. You suck. And let's let some real people come up. This is going to take a massively, totally different mindset. And I don't see that mindset showing up yet. I don't see anybody even suggesting a peace table. Now, this message goes towards those that are the little people. Might I suggest? I've done a little bit of research. Anger tends to make you turn into your enemy. Everything you hate about your enemy is what you will be turning into. So if you don't like your enemy, maybe let's keep an eye on ourselves to see how far we're willing to go. Because these elites are trying to destroy the friggin' planet. And by the way, how we attack and take control can also destroy the friggin' planet. My suggestion is do not accept bad behavior. It's time to stand up. It's time to say, enough is enough. Step down. But we need to be able to see that white flag when it shows up. If we can't see that white flag, then we do not want a peaceful world. What are you fighting for? You need to allow peace to show up. So I've seen some comments that says, we will never forget, we will never forgive. These people are mentally insane. And the amount of pain that has been created on us, the little people, has the potential to driving us insane. I suggest we keep our sanity. We keep our eyes open for that sign of peace. I suggest we be wise and peaceful and loving and forgiving when there's signs to be able to forgive somebody when they finally admit that they are wrong. Somebody that is mentally ill just doesn't know what they are doing. You cannot convince mentally ill people that they are mentally ill. They have to see it for themselves. So it's which point of insanity do you want to play this game? Because from what I see, the one that is trying to build the world, create a world of peace, is the one that's not insane. All those that want to participate in destroying the planet would be the side of insanity. So pick your side. You know, are we trying to create a peaceful world? If we're ready to create a peaceful world, then always keep yourself in check for the first signs of peace. That white flag. So far I don't see it, so keep on. You got my support. The system needs to crash. It needs to crash big. These are the black widows that eat their prey. But we are the net. We are the web that they walk on. We take the web off, they have nothing to walk on. They have no way of getting to their prey. They have no way of catching prey. So we the people have more power. And it does start with one person and one person's conscious mind that reaches out to every other conscious mind. And it does have an effect. And I know I'm not the only one. And when 2 people have that power, then the consciousness grows. When 3 people have that power, then it grows. When 4 people have that power, it grows. So I'm suggesting that we head towards sanity and not insanity. So again, let me repeat. If you've got a credit card, I'd be canceling your credit card. Because the people that want to crash the system that may not have any money, may be knowing too much information about your personal life. So I'd be canceling those credit cards. And by the way, I'm seeing Twitter is now going to be attacked next because they are censoring the trends that are going on there. They're trying to use propaganda to make people think this isn't as big as it really is. And YouTube is also, I've been noticing, but I'm not seeing anybody talk about that. But I've been watching, you know, the latest topics of the news and seeing the trends that go on within searches of the internet. And the trends that I am seeing with WikiLeaks is definitely not showing up. You know why? Because WikiLeaks is only giving out so much information. There's an awful lot of our stories about the corruption that's not going to come out in WikiLeaks. And I know people are telling their stories, but I ain't seeing them come up. And I'm pretty sure, like me, I use the term WikiLeaks. My videos don't show up. And yet, you know, when BP oil was a big hot issue, my videos were up right away. How come my videos don't get up there on WikiLeaks when my views are going up? You know, everything about why my videos should be up don't seem to be going up as easy as they did during BP oil crisis. And I'm seeing nobody else's is either. And I know I ain't the only one that's got a story to tell. We need to let the full truth come out, and only by listening to our stories and experiences about the corruption in our areas, because this is global. You really tell me that not one person on this friggin' planet has a story to tell about the corruption that they've experienced? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it exists. But why isn't it coming up on YouTube? YouTube should be the next target, which means we're going to end up cutting off all of our ways of communicating with and organizing with each other. So it's like I would, my personal advice, shut it down for short periods of time, just enough to make a statement. You know, shut it down for maybe 2 days and make it speak, and then let it come back up, because we do need to communicate with each other. Just a thought. Again, cancel all your credit cards, which will keep them all busy. And if you're a big corporation, I wouldn't be trusting your secretary, your accountant, you know, any of the small people that ain't making as much money as you. We've infiltrated you. We're telling all your secrets now. Can you hear me now? Peace out.